Hey folks, Internet Dude here. Hey, it's time for another 93 Mustang Fox Body Mustang video. Just wanted to give you an update. As an aside, I just passed 5,000 subscribers last week, so thanks for subscribing to the channel and commenting and liking and giving me your feedback. So it's been about 7 months since I did the full tour video on this Mustang. Just wanted to let you know where we're at because it's basically springtime right now. We're getting some nice weather. I've driven the car a little bit recently. But I did a few things over the winter and I have something to do today. And I just wanted to bring you along. So I replaced the rear shocks. I felt they weren't riding really great. And so I put on Motorcraft shocks. I wasn't interested in aftermarket stuff, so I went with those. I also replaced the fuel filter with the Motorcraft fuel filter. And I flushed the power steering fluid, like I drained and flushed it. I used Motorcraft Type F fluid, which is the correct spec for this car. One other thing I did is kind of a quick, easy fix on these door pockets that were sagging really badly. This one's still sagging a little bit, but I don't think there's much more I can do. But basically what you do is you grab that elastic from inside of there and you cut it and you pull it tight and you tie it up and you just kind of tuck that knot in there. So it did quite a good job of cleaning that one up. And here's the passenger side door pocket. This one actually turned out nicer. You can still buy these new replacement ones, but I'm impressed with that. That's good enough. As you probably know, I'm not really big on modifications to the car other than small tasteful things because it's more of a restoration type project for me. But I added this Hurst shifter. It has kind of that old school vibe to it with the white cue ball shift knob. And I kept the old original parts, so if I sell it someday, I can always go back to the stock shifter. If you guys have any tips on how to best fill in those screw holes, the 4 screw holes in the trim, leave me a comment. I'm just kind of debating, how can I fill in those holes? You know, I'm thinking hot glue or epoxy, or maybe there's something else I'm not aware of. And at the back of the center console, this car was missing the ashtray when I got it. And I found one on eBay, so that's on its way to me, just to kind of fill in that missing piece, even though I don't think I'll ever need to use that ashtray. So one thing that may kind of jump out at you when you look at this interior, I know I kind of notice this from time to time, but these floor mats, those obviously don't fit that well. They're not for Fox Mustang, and even the rear ones fit worse. I can't remember what I got those from, but they're not right. They don't match. They don't fit well. So I bought some. Let's check them out. I purchased these mats from lmr.com. They have an absolute ton of Fox body parts. They offer a few different choices. And by the way, this isn't a sponsored video. The company's ACC Mats, and they make mats for, I think, a lot of OEMs. So what I was looking for, I'd kind of looked around, and what I wanted was the original color, the factory match color, and I wanted a mat that was very similar to the factory style. So what that means is it's what they call cut pile, and it's not super thick. I haven't actually taken these out yet, but I guess I'll show you this one. So it says 79 to 93 Ford Mustang. The color's 9196 Opal. Cut pile. So basically I wanted mats that were just not too thick, because the two mats that I had seen online were from this company, ACC Mats, and some mats from Lloyd's. And from what I could tell, these ones are available in kind of a factory thin style, or maybe a bit of a more plush version. And the Lloyd's mats, from what I could tell, were only available in like that really thick plush version. And I wanted as close to factory as possible. These mats, these particular mats, you can get them with different logos. You can get the 5.0 emblem stitched in. You can get the pony tricolor bars, and there's some other options as well. So let me vacuum the interior and pop these in, and we'll take a look at what they look like. All right, the dew mats are in. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that looks good. You know, you got to keep in mind the factory carpet is a little bit dirty, and it's original, and yeah, it's not going to look quite as good as the brand new mats, but I think it matches really nicely. Ooh, I need to clean my interior a little better. There's the passenger side. And here's the back. So overall, I'd say they fit and look great, and I would definitely recommend these mats if you're going for that factory type look. So that's the Mustang update. If you have any questions or comments or feedback, let me know below. Otherwise, be sure to click the thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned for more automotive content. Thanks for watching.